Hey everybody, this is Cresso. This clip I'm going to talk about change. And today I've been basically fired up. I'm getting more clarity about life on Earth, and my role in this life. Just really looking at myself and in a lot of people and a lot of things that affect us. And I felt like in my heart, I just want to talk about it. I really do. I'm just using this moment to express this. I want to express ideas. I want to inspire everyone. Okay? And I know within our own mind, when we do something that's so radically different, for example, it's so easy to be discouraged. It's so easy to not really speak out. It's very easy not to. Because I felt that way a little shortly before I decided to do this clip. But it was in my heart. I said to myself, you know what, damn it, I'm going to express this. A lot of stuff, maybe I do repeat some of the stuff in my clips here and there. I don't care. I do my best to come out to express things in a different angle to everybody. That's just how I feel. And I got to go with my heart. I got to go with my heart. I can't worry what anybody thinks. I can't. I don't want to. Change to me is now. That's change. Now. I know I said this in my other clip, so I'll be a flip-flop about the idea of process that I said in my other clips. I understand about process, da-da-da. This is how I feel right now about process. Fuck it. Why I say that? It's because I realize that when we talk about process in different levels, okay, we giving ourselves excuses to go through the crappiest experience. Like, for example, oh, there's a cure for whatever. We might find a cure for such and such. Excuse me. We might find a cure for such and such, and that'll probably be 5-10 years from now. But in the meantime, just a generalized example. In the meantime, we have to just, we have to just bear it. We just have to deal with it. And a lot of people, a lot of us, we blindly accept things, or we settle for less. We don't feel good about ourselves at many levels. And I was saying to myself, I was saying, Crystal, to inspire as many people as possible. To inspire as many people as possible to shift out of the slave mentality in all levels. In all levels. It could be, wow, it could be a slave out of job, money, same, whatever, together with that, your relationships, whatever goes on in your life, or maybe abroad, something that's going on in the world, the economy, whatever. And we accept that. It's an interesting thing about people that we pretend like we don't know what's going on, or we're saying to ourselves, oh my gosh, why is this happening? We pretend to do this. We do this to ourselves. A lot of us, we're running around like a chicken without a head. A lot of us pretend to be stupid. But even though a lot of people pretend to be stupid, there is a divine intelligence in every man and woman. Yes. And even that newborn child that you gave birth. There's a divine intelligence in everyone. We decide to be afraid to tap into that. We're consciousness. I say this to you. I say this to everyone in all of my clips. There's no mystery of who we are. There's no mystery of who we are. We're consciousness. We pretend to forget or not know who we are. But I'm saying to you, everyone, you're all consciousness. Change is now. Everyone, change the pitiful story of yourself. Get yourself out of that mentality. I want to, you know what? I want to, this is how I feel, and I want to express this to everybody. You're all shepherds of your own life. I said this in my other clips. I want to really keep driving that. I know we used to hearing other people, even myself, I said it sometimes, that a lot of us, we act like sheeps. And you know what? I try to balance things out. I want to call the bullshit of our own ego, but then I want to inspire everyone. You know, I want to uplift people. I want to inspire you. That way you can uplift yourself. Because it's very important. It's very important to make the world better. Is for you to take care of ourselves. We're not taking care of ourselves. We're holding on to certain stories. Stories that basically breeds the opposite. Change is now. No process. No excuses. Change is now. I know you all want peace. You wake up every morning and the feelings you have is like, why my life is all screwed up? What's going on? Why the world is the way it is? What could I do to make it better? You can make the world better. You have the ability now, right now, to make the world better. You don't have to have some sort of special status to make the world better. Each and every one of you can make your lives better. That reflects on everything in the world. Everything in the world. I respect a lot of people that they made an effort to convey peace around the earth. The peace sign and whatever activities going on, especially I'm just gonna grab this for example in this era, the 60s. A lot of people protest against war. A lot of us don't want war. And I was telling my friend of mine, it's like, you know, a lot of people protest about certain things. Certain things change, I felt. And I was telling her, I was like, you know what? It's like, I felt like the change that was happening, it was like sprinkled change. It wasn't the full thing. And I was like saying to her, and I'm thinking to myself, like, wait a minute. There's something missing here. I am for love, peace, harmony, bliss. There's one ingredient that's missing, and that is affirming. When you affirm, this is my take on it, about affirming, what it is to me. When you affirm, everyone, it's basically thorough. You are literally affirming to the universe what reality that you prefer. That means it's basically, you know, talk is cheap. It's about the physical must come in play. Even though everything is spiritual, physical, there's certain steps that needs to be included with the love, peace, harmony. Because without that ingredient, the peace sign, all the love and all that, and everybody claiming to be light workers on social media, whatever, it's like, it's not effective enough. Because we still holding stories about ourselves. A lot of us. And I'm going to include this along with this topic. And the reality that you're observing, you still have government and military. We're in bed with the very idea that breeds the opposite. Military and government, or any platform that's represents some hierarchy status, excuse me. All of those things are vibrating or a low energy of consciousness. We want to get to the higher frequency of consciousness, because consciousness, the core essence of consciousness is love, bliss, harmony, all that. It takes that you have to shift into that reality. And how do we go about shifting? A lot of us, we want peace in this world. We want to live in a better world. You want to raise your kid to live in a better world, right? A lot of you plan to have a family, and some of you saying, I don't want to bring my kid to this world. This world is so freaking cold, evil. This takes work, everybody. It takes work from you, from within, and then out. I told you, I've been very consistent about that. It starts with a root. We are the root of all of these things that go on in the world. To affirm in regards to these paradigms, government, military, and any other thing, I'm going to say this to everybody. I want to inspire everyone, and this is including myself. It's very important. If you want to live a different reality, all of us, every single one of us around the world, close down these government buildings. Evacuate everybody out of those buildings. Get them out of their functions. Everybody in government, in the US, for example, the NSA, CIA, FBI, all those agencies and these black shadow groups, and any other facility that's supposedly be secret, those sites will be reveal itself, because there's no hiding from consciousness when it comes to life expansion. There is no hiding. Everything reveal itself. Affirming by closing down these buildings. Evacuate. I don't evacuate everybody. I do not support anybody for committing violence, hurting somebody. Because we're hurting ourselves. I know some people will do that. And no, evacuate everybody out of those buildings. Close them down. Either that or us, all of us, to burn these buildings down. I'm going to emphasize this in this clip on this, because I'm for real about this. I am. I meditated. I felt it. It's in my heart. And I'm not scared to express this. So if you want to use me as an example, great. This takes everybody. Everybody in numbers. I'm not talking about the millions. I'm talking about billions of people Billions. Close down these banks. These banksters. These organizations. I will say these organizations. These groups. Or don't even give it power. Freemasons, Illuminatis, I don't give a damn what groups they are. But knowledge. The groups that tries to hold knowledge for themselves. Knowledge is for everybody. It's for everyone. Break down this pyramid, everyone. There is no pyramids. And I'm talking about this egoic pyramid. That you have few people on top of knowing everything. And people on the bottom don't know nothing. We need to show them. We need to show them that we're not afraid. We're not afraid. We know what reality we prefer. A reality that's blissfulness. A reality that's about equality. That no man is over another man. This takes everybody to band together and close these governmental buildings down. Evacuate these people first and close these buildings down. Close the Buckingham Palace in London. Close down the Crown Corp in England City. New England City or whatever, I'm sorry. London City, excuse me. The Crown Corporation in London City. United States is part of the member of that corporation. Close them down. All of us. Me included. Evacuate for us. We have to evacuate the UN. Evacuate everybody, all the ambassadors. I want to inspire everyone, including myself. We evacuate everybody from the UN. Close it down. Buckingham Palace, the UN, and any other type of, the IRS, all of those things. Court buildings too. Evacuate all the judges. I emphasize this. I inspire everybody not to hurt anybody. It's not gonna, it's ineffective. Take them out of their functions. Because without their functions, they're gonna say to themselves, I don't know what the fuck to do. And about the police and military, when they see us, billions of people, affirming, knowing what world we want, a blissful world, now, change, now. The military and the police, they're gonna say to themselves, we need to join these people. Oh yeah, we need to join these people. So you got the brain of the beast. These governments and these agencies and these palaces. There's one thing I want to add one more thing on this. Now you're going to go for the heart of the beast that we put in our reality is the Vatican. All of us evacuate everybody out of the Vatican and close it down or burn the building down. It's a show. It's a show to anybody, to any other paradigm that suggests for control and fear. It's a show that we are not going to live in fear anymore. Change is now. Change is now. I know you want that, everyone. You want to live a world of free energy? A world of abundance. It has to start from here. It has to start from here. And I'm gonna call out also anything else. A lot of us, we put the reptilians. Some reptilians are vibrating on a low part of consciousness. They're not gonna get in your way. They will yield. They will. That's the truth. Nothing or no one can't stop life from expanding. That reality of out of this slave mentality, this slave paradigm exists. That reality is now. It's about us, all of you, shifted into that reality. All of us. All of us. There are so many realities that's happening now. Affirming, it takes action. And I want to emphasize, I want to mention this too. This is very, very important. The energy that we put into this when we affirm is not with a victim mentality. You understand? This is very important. We're going about changing things. We're going about taking care of ourselves. When you have a cold or flu, you automatically want to take care of yourself. It's taking care of ourselves. You're not having a cold, say, oh my gosh, why me? Oh my gosh, I have a cold. You're going to take care of yourself. I say, okay, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do for myself. You want to cleanse. You want to cleanse this low energy. Anything that suggests low energy, you want to cleanse it. Closing down a military base and all these things, evacuating everybody there. You're taking them out of their platform. You are literally shocking the system. And that is going about it in a very thorough way. Very thorough. That's it. That's it. And that's the ingredient I've been talking about. But it connects again. It connects with us as the story that we're selected. Or we're going to select a pitiful story of that how we're never going to have a great life, or we have to accept things. No. No. Look, I could talk about history and all that. I don't give a damn about history. I'm talking about now. The moment is now. Right now. That's my main focus. Enough diagnosing the problem and talk about how things are fucked up. Enough. We're consciousness. I'm inspiring everybody to align yourself into a life that you deserve. And I'm going to say this too. I didn't align myself into this world to suffer and that's it. No. 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 I saw consciousness within people. I'm staring right at myself. Consciousness. The self. I just have to express this like this because I'm like unapologetic about it. I'm not afraid. I'm not. We gotta go at this hard, everyone. This starvation, us living like slaves and debt slaves, and you wanna know why? The national debt clock. And everybody's talking about how America is a slave plantation. Everything I was discussing about the secure creditor and as a debtor here in the U.S. and other countries that's colonized by England. But not just that, but other parts of the world. It's unnecessary for us to suffer. I know we go through a path, but I want to say this to everyone. Life is much greater than suffering. Life is much greater. Your own mind is not going to understand this. You cannot understand, the mind alone cannot understand that how can I deserve every great thing of life? Who am I? And that's what our own ego is going to say. Who are you? Who am I? Who am I? I'm consciousness. That's who I am. And that's who you all are. Change is now, everyone. Change is now. I'm confident what I'm saying because I know what consciousness is. I open myself up. I know life is not based on limitations. I know life is not based on our five sensory. I understand. Hey, and about these drones that a lot of people talk about being harassed by drones here in the US, there's always an off switch. Just keep that in mind, everyone. Remember, we create barriers for ourselves. Now, change is clearing a path. The path is cleared. I gotta say, for myself, personally, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I've talked to other dimensional beings, and they confirm with me why I chose to come here, even though I didn't really need any more confirmation, but I appreciate it. I'm grateful for it. That I came here to inspire the human part of consciousness to awaken. There are other ETs here, and there's other humanoids that you're not aware of, but they are watching humans. They're watching the human side of consciousness awake. You're not alone, everyone, and I'm not alone. Just want to pass this on, and change is now. I'm not afraid. And I don't care if I sound crazy. I don't care. We're capable of being at a level, of a God level, if you want to call it. You deserve every great thing in life, everybody. You understand? You deserve every great thing in life. Change is now. Now. No more excuses for yourself. When you change now within, things falls into place. And I told you about the affirming of all of us get together and closing these facilities down and getting these people out of their functions. Because having a peace flag and all that, and being bet with an idea that represents a low vibration of consciousness is not going to be effective. you're not going to shift into reality what you really want. Do you understand, everyone? You can't do a half job and expect things to be done. You got to do the full job, a thorough job. You got to show them that I am not afraid. And that's what is there. Overlords are meant to be overthrown. It's there. It's a calling. These fear-based paradigm, it's a calling for change, everybody. That's what it's there for. To wake up. I'm not angry at you, everyone. I'm very passionate. I have no shame what I'm sharing. Absolutely not. Okay, everyone. That's all I have to say. I will be back with another interesting topic. Take care.